traveling on the show and we end up in so many tech capitals around the world. This time, we're almost lost in this massive facility in Greater Noida, and it belongs to Hire India. And I'm joined by the big boss at Hire India, Satish. What a pleasure to have you on Tech today.
Thank you. Thanks. Pleasure's mine.
An absolutely massive, very premium look and feel. But the headline really is, on this special day, you made an announcement that you want to hit 100 billion. I'm imagining that's 10,000 crores of revenue by the year 2024, Satish. Is that a pipe dream or can it be a reality?
It is a reality. See, the entire plan has been made, built on a complete roadmap.
Absolutely.
Product innovation, manufacturing capability, post-sale experience of the consumer, and then again a feedback mechanism on how do we keep innovating the product with the digital consumers who are coming in, walking in. So entire plan has been, it's a clear roadmap of doing the 100 billion.
And this is an exponential growth story, right? I think you guys started out maybe a few years ago, and the map has just been growing exponentially. It's multiplying in terms of how the business is growing. Do you still think that the potential post-pandemic with the kind of consumption patterns you are seeing now in India, the potential is still there to hit that 10,000 crore figure?
Definitely. See, when you look at India, it's about growth story. The kind of explosion which is happening in the middle class and the kind of income levels which are going up. Today, the consumer would want to experience something new, innovative, and what makes their life a little comfortable. I don't see any issue in terms of the market being available.
Yeah.
It's a question of how aggressive we go and take that share out from the market.
What's interesting is that we're talking about 2023, 2024, but the last 3 or 4 years have been quite a roller coaster. Even in the tech world, when we're talking about distribution as well, a lot of us went to the Amazons and Flipkarts and bought stuff online. But when you view Hire strategy in India, and as an expert, with that bird's eye view, how do you divide it now in this sort of hybrid world that we live in? How much of it is all digital when we're talking about distribution? How much of it is brick and mortar? Where's that sweet balance?
See, durable industry is little probably off from a pure mobile industry or FMCG industry. I would put this one in a different perspective. The movement of durable is depending on the decision maker. When I see probably the flat panel business, the decision makers are today's engaged consumer between 20 to 35 years. So they don't mind experimenting on online or the new channels which are available. When you look at a refrigerator, today it's most of the things are decided by the lady of the house who decides and who uses the refrigerator. So they would still prefer to go touch and feel and experience the product. While look at the air conditioners, probably the man of the house decides the air conditioner which has come. So it's clearly divided. What we see is this one. And the second is, as I said, depending on the volumetric size of the product. So the movement is shifting. So as of now, when we look at in our portfolio, about 8% of our business comes from online. 92% of our business comes from brick and mortar currently.
Interesting. And when we're talking about such a massive facility, I'm guessing this is several acres, and we're only seeing half of it today. But what I want to understand, Satish, from you is that there's this huge Make in India push in the tech world. So much so that supply chains have moved here when we're talking about Apple stores being launched, right from production all the way to a flagship experience. For Hire, given this diverse portfolio, I'm seeing washing machines, I'm seeing televisions, ACs, whatnot, vacuum cleaners. How much of that push is on localization at this facility? Because in a lot of cases, we find that Make in India becomes assembled in India. How much of it is truly Make in India for Hire?
See, today when we look at, as I showed you, the most of our product, I would say 98% of the products are manufactured in India.
Right.
Okay. We have two manufacturing plants. One is the old one which we had in Pune, Ranjangaon, and the new one which we are located. It's in the Noida Industrial Park. So as I say, we are not a trading company. We are a hardcore manufacturing company. We total employee strength is about 15,000 people and
Across India.
and completely the manufacturing, the R&D facilities are located in India. So that's how we are able to bring in much more innovative product and much more currentized product to the consumers. So there's absolutely, I mean, a lot of push on Make in India. And probably, as I said, the latest one is the side-by-side refrigerator. Even that kind of a product is being manufactured in India and designed, researched and produced in India.
Fantastic. I think that's a great story by itself. So when we're talking about localization, this will also, I'd imagine, in the coming years be a much bigger push from higher?
Definitely. See, our whole entire strategy is being around focus on the core strength of the product, where we have a R&D backup and the manufacturing backup. So we specialize and push, or the focus is on the product category where we have the strength, and we don't believe in trading of the product. So definitely with this approach, if we have to do 100 billion, definitely no trading can help. It is the pure hardcore manufacturing, and made in India, made for India has to work for us.
Okay. Satish, now a lot of tech geeks and tech enthusiasts watch the show. So I want to understand from you, this is perhaps one of the most diverse product portfolios I've seen here in India that you guys have on display. So TVs, washing machines, ACs. Now there's obviously one from the Dhanda side that does really well. But what really for you personally excites you the most in terms of pure play technology with all these products? And then also, what do you think has the most potential to grow in the country?
See, tech perspective, the challenge is how do we connect the appliances and make consumers' life easy. See, most of the products which we have, every product category, we have the IoT-enabled product. But the challenge what we are facing today is most of the consumers, when they buy a IoT product, but the usage is not there. So we have a separate department which encourages, we reach the consumer and make them to use it, and we facilitate them and help them to get connected.
Right.
You know, it's a wonderful experience of making the consumer connected to his appliances and operating that from his office or from outside his house location. That satisfaction which we get is amazing, you know, and we keep getting the feedback from the consumer when we get them connected. So they say it's been a wonderful experience, and okay, I mean, it's helping us in so and so, and then I would recommend this product to this one. It really gives us that satisfaction of getting them connected.
So what's that one product?
If you ask me, definitely it's a refrigerator. I mean, refrigerator today, the kind of connection which we are working, imagine a refrigerator, smart IoT, which is connected and which can decide how much of vegetable you have and which can order the vegetable online to the stores which are available, or the refrigerator which can tell you, okay, this thing which you have kept inside is going to expire in next month. I mean, that's the future which we are looking at, and very shortly.
That's interesting that you say that, because you're talking about a connected ecosystem, a far more immersive experience. And when we talk about IoT, there's one element which is the hardware and the engineering that you're talking about, and then it's also the user experience with software. Is Haier working on that specifically here in India to build on that connected ecosystem with an OS?
See, with the now invention of 5G, definitely I think that would really exponentially help us in terms of connecting the product. Earlier we used to have that problem because of the connectivity issue. Now with government initiative, 5G coming in, definitely, I mean, this will explode. I don't think so we will have any connectivity issue. It is only the question of innovation from the product side and the willingness from the consumer side. These are the only two limitations which can happen. Infrastructure-wise, I don't think so there will be a challenge.
So operating system is in place for Haier?
Absolutely. We do have our own apps which are there, and we do encourage consumer to use it. You know, the current situation is we incentivize the consumer to use our IoT products. So that, you know, more and more, see, when they start using it, they will talk to more consumers, their friends and relatives. That's how this will expand.
Satish, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on Tech today. And more importantly, thank you for inviting us to this facility. And now I'm going to leave you to it, and we're going to explore the rest of the facility. I'm thinking it's going to take maybe a few days or weeks for me to get the whole thing going.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a pleasure to host you here.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Satish.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.